friends, and welcome to Shaving with Rich. Today's shave is brought to you by a sample of pineapple slush from our friends at Cherry City Shave Products. I couldn't help but not try that. It smells like pineapple. It's got to be good. Of course, the feature player today is our first anniversary brush, of which mine is, of course, the most beautiful. And today's shaving instrument will be a Genco, and this one is a Genco Master Barber. This one is fresh off the stones and fresh off of a wonderful, beautiful strop that I got from Chris, CMH 737. You can only see this much of it because the rest of it is attached over here. But it's a beauty. There's actually two pieces of leather, which is nice. Well, let's get to this, shall we? The soap itself is kind of hard. It's hard soap. So, of course, really hard to load up to little pucks. So I took a snurtle of it and stuck it in the bowl, and now I'm gonna try to let the brush do its work. This is my first kind of premium Badger brush. I'm saving for my first Paladin, but I haven't got one yet, so this is gonna be as close as I'm gonna get to a Paladin for a while. This one and the Sterling both seem to be really nice Badger material, but this one, of course, is the best one so far for me because I like it a lot. Thank you, Eric. You really did a great job with this. Now, because I went to show you how pretty it was, and after I'd cleaned the bristles, I flung the water out of it. Also, means I flung the water out of it, which means I'm having to add an awful lot of water back in. For those of you not familiar, I use a garden spritzer, which I feel gives me a little bit of control over how much water is going in. That and my water is terribly hard. So yeah, I'm surprised there's not pebbles coming out of the faucet when I turn the water on. So it's distilled water with a little bit of glycerin thrown in just because I had glycerin, so I threw it in there. I'm told it helps with lathering. And it seems to be, because this soap is starting to, well, it's not lathering yet, it's foaming. I probably should have started a little earlier or done a little quicker or breakaway, I'm not sure. But because I'm using the brush, I don't feel like I want to cut away just yet, because it's pretty. But it is taking an awful lot of water to make this thing do its thing. There it goes. That's Noelle thrashing around in the background there. She has become the destroyer of carpet, or destroyer of rug, and she has discovered she can dislodge little pieces of foam from the edge of this particular one. And she'll pull a little foam off the bottom and she'll chase it around and play with it, and then she'll run back and grab another piece and chase it around. You'll probably hear her chatting at me here in a little bit because she's also one of my vocal kitties. Oh, for crying out loud. I probably should have done. This is thirsty soap. It was doing nothing, but now we're getting some lather here. It just had to get into its water band, and now that it's there, it's doing its thing. I like my brush. It's got a metallic. It has a definite metallic look to it, to the green part, and then I've got a very distinctive yellow band in mine. It goes down right down into the middle. And I like it a lot. Now I've cleaned it a couple of times. It's still shedding a little bit, but I expect that with the new brush. Of course, I've only got a handful of badgers, and this being my first good one, I don't know. Oh, there's mittens too. And look at that. It looked great in the bowl. Get on my face and it disappears. It's plenty slick though, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Unless it disappears altogether like it's doing, which means I may have broken the lather, gotten too much. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm just having a little problem making it lather for me. But like has been said before, when you get our videos, you get it all. Good shots and bad. This is not lather porn today. This is just plain old lathering. Or in this case, not lathering at all. Look at that. You can hardly see it, but it's plenty slick. We'll do a tentative pass with the Genco on the part that doesn't look like it has anything on it. And if that fails, then I'll go back to I may cut away and do a little work on this lather to bring it up to life, so I don't eat up too much of your time. So I'm at 8 minutes and 22 seconds already. Here we go. Well, it's doing okay. We had on another thread somewhere, we were talking about good brushes to start your shaving career with. Genco's another one that you feel like you gotta start with an actual straight, and you're not sure you're gonna like it or not. Genco is like way to go, because you get an awful lot of shave for the dollar there. I gotta trim my mustache a little bit. It's getting rangy right here on the corners. Really good steel in Genco. take an edge like right now. It's a little bit later in the morning. It's about 9:30 now. And pain medication is pretty much wore off, and it's not having too much problem with pain now. I've had a couple of sessions with my massage therapist, and things are starting to come loose now. I'll be right back. I'm going to work on this lather a little bit. Yeah, we did some work on it. We did get some better lather, but we also have some hairs in it. But that's okay. It is what it is. So we're just going to continue with what we got. I know you're there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What, sweetie? I think because I respond to her, I think she thinks she's talking to me. Don't you? Mm-hmm. No problem with the slickness of the soap. I'm just having trouble with the lathering, and it's probably me. I'll thank Jim and Marla for coming up and putting these samples in our packets with the brushes. That was real nice of you. Thank you. I don't have a whole lot of time on getting my skills back before I start switching blades all up. But as I refresh the collection, you can see I kicked myself a little bit here. I feel I owe it to the blade if I'm gonna take the trouble to refresh the edge. I owe it to the blade to put to my face too. It would be disrespectful not to do that. I'm going to clean my face up, then I'm going to go for a cleanup pass. I'll probably use the Game Changer to finish up, and I'll be right back. Well, I mean, I'll be back. Welcome back. I made a decision mid-shave. I decided to do honor to the Cherry City folks. And they put forth an effort to make a soap, and I owe them a favor to give it a good go instead of showing my fighting with it. So I'm gonna give it another shot, spend a little more time learning how to use the soap and bringing it back in more so you can see just how good it is. Today's, of course, feature player was our first anniversary brush, which is custom made today, and mine has a beautiful badger bulb knot on there, and look how big it's grown since I washed it out, fluffed it up. The soap today was a pineapple slush from Cherry City. I had to finish it. I mean, it wouldn't be right if I didn't finish up a pineapple slush with iced pineapple. It just wouldn't have been right, so we got a goodly supply of that. Today we did two passes with the Genco Master Barber Straight. Is that Master Barber or just Master? Master Barber Straight. It's a fine steel. Does a pretty good job. Even with the bad shoulder, it does a good job. And that's pretty much all we did today. The sun is shining out today. I don't really know what to do with myself. Thank you guys for coming to visit me for my shave, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you to all the contributors to brought all this stuff together, especially to Eric and the three caballeros who sponsor our site. I look forward to seeing you all the next time. Bye-bye.